vlog, Collin and I spend some time one-on-one together and have a special mommy and son day. Our time together started off at Target, where Collin was able to pick out a small treat from the dollar spot. He picked out a rocket-type toy, and he did such a nice job carrying it around the store and being really patient and not trying to open it up early and waiting until we had checked out. And so I wanted to reward him for his patience, and so in the parking lot, you'll see in a few minutes, he got to try his toy out, and he absolutely loved it, is still loving it now a few days later. After a trip to Target, you'll see that we go to a local greenhouse called Longfellow's. I am absolutely in love with Longfellow's. The serotonin rush that I get when I enter that place is incredible. It is so beautiful, it is warm, there are wonderful earthy smells, it feels fresh and vibrant there. The people who work there are so fantastic and helpful and kind. It's just a place that even if I'm not anticipating making a purchase, if I just need a little bit of a mood boost, I have been known, especially in the winter months, to just take a trip to Longfellow's and bring a drink with me and sip it as I walk through and enjoy the beauty of this greenhouse. What is that? Show me. Is there an eyeball in there? Come on, you. Collin.
You keep letting me on the floor.
Come on.
Go put the cart like over there.
No, you push it and I'm gonna steer it. I don't know about you. And the last place that we stopped on our adventure out together was to a local antique store, which you'll see soon. It's risky to take a small child to an antique place for sure, and you might think I'm crazy by taking him, but if I don't give him the opportunity to try things like this, then how is he ever going to learn to handle the opportunity responsibly? And so since it was just he and I out together and I had the time to devote to really making sure he was making good choices, I opted to bring him anyway, and we had a great time there together. He saw lots of things. He touched lots of things, even though the direction was not to touch. I knew he would. He's 4. But he did do a really good job listening when I told him it was time to stop touching and time to move on to a different part of the antique shop. So it was a great opportunity for him to learn and browse through an area that has a lot of breakable items and where he needed to practice being extra careful and safe. And he did wonderful. So I don't regret taking him at all. Don't push it. Later that evening when we were back home and I asked Collin what his favorite part of the day was, he really had a hard time answering me, and ultimately what he came up with was everything. He loved everything about our day, and so did I. Pretty sad they don't have any more of those left. I can see why now. It's the 10-piece set, not the same. Try these ones out. I'm pretty sure I've used these ones before. Oh, hold on, please. I don't need that. Can you put it back? Thank you. I'm gonna try these ones out. I'm pretty sure I tried them before. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Good job. Pull it all up. Pull it down as far as you can. Ugh. Good job. Okay, is that as far as it goes?
Yes.
Now you gotta push the bottom straight up. As fast as you can. Whoa! Oh! That was crazy.
What to do?
Gonna do it one more time?
Yes.
All right. Okay, good job. Get ready. I think that's more than last time. Okay. Whoa! That's cool.
Only one more time and that's it.
All right, one more time and that's it. Whoa. Check for cars. Be safe. All right, one more time because that one was a little messy. Good job. Ready? Woo! Awesome. Okay, let's get in the car.
on the bottom. Yep. Right there.
Good work.
Hold it.
Oh, it's pretty heavy. Let's do teamwork, okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you for the help with the teamwork. All right. Good job setting it down gentle. You're a really good helper. Thank you. Dust off. It was originally $130, and the orange sticker mat is 75% off. We do have a broken spot, but I'm confident that I can fix that. And Eli has been wanting one of these desperately for his room since we redid it. So there we go. Nice big faux tree for him. This lantern was originally $20, and we got it for 75% off. Has a light inside. I'm excited to see that lit up later. And these planters were originally $22, and they were also 75% off. I had seen them over there, but these were the only white two, and they were the only two that didn't have the orange sticker on it. So I thought maybe all the other colors were on sale, but these were not. But I asked at the register, and they were on sale. A couple of other 75% off trinkets. Got this necklace, which is my birthstone. It's by Dendaco. I don't really know if that's how you say that, but 75% off. Oh, and then the cup is wrapped up, but I got this sweet little cup. Not to keep for myself, but I just really enjoyed it. I felt like it would make a great Chinese auction gift or something around the holidays. Look at that. Super precious. Only $12.50, 75% off. Oh, that was it. And then we grabbed two mums, which were on special for $6.99 each. Oh my, I'm gonna be able to fit them both back here. It is a good thing I have a large trunk space. Mom number two, we went with this pretty red color. Excited to see them bloom. Okay, tuck that pretty in. There we go, everything's in.
spins around.
The dancer? This one doesn't have a dancer in it. It just makes music.
No, where the piano sing?
Oh, to make the music?
Yeah,
It's probably on the...
right here.
It's probably in there, yep. And maybe... to see it, so I'm not sure. I might leave them up on the bench as they are, or when I bring that plant inside, I might move that larger pumpkin over there. But that's what we've got going on. These are the treasures that I brought home from the antique place. I don't know a whole lot about this jar. I just really enjoyed the color and that the lid comes off. I was noticing that there's some lines in the glass in the bottom, so that intrigued me. But otherwise, I know nothing about it. It didn't have much information when I found it at the antique place, and it has no information on it. This is an inkwell. The air bubbles in it, as well as the line on the neck that doesn't go up super high, indicate that it is older. The tag also said so from the place, but it's always good to have a little bit of knowledge about what you're buying if you can before you buy it, because not everyone who's selling items has all the info. Really loved the color of this piece, bromo caffeine. It is definitely an older jar because there are lots of imperfections, and another way that you can tell is because this seam does not go up too high on the neck, and there are some air bubbles in there. This one is full of imperfections. I can't even really make out what it says down the side of it. I think that is another language. Looks like Chinese, Japanese. Lots of air bubbles. The seam does not go any higher than right about there. The top is far from perfect. The bottom is far from perfect. It is not symmetrical. So all of those things add up to it being pretty old. I did not know a ton about older bottles, but my mom's husband collects older bottles, and he has a ton of knowledge. So he shared some of this information with me, which I'm really appreciative of, because now I feel more confident when I'm at an antique place and I am looking for older bottles. I just feel confident that I can discern if it is older or not, and not just go based on what the tag says that someone wrote on, because hopefully they're being truthful, and they may even mean to be truthful, but just not have all of the facts. So I just like to feel confident in what I am purchasing. So with the knowledge I now have, I can do that. But these are going to be my additions to my bottle collections that I have out here on my porch. A whole variety of bottles out here, and I found some on my own, and I have purchased some. Down on the other end of the porch, I have some other bottles. So I'm just going to go ahead and decide where I would like to add these into my already existing collection. haul from Target included this sign, this little 3-pack of signs, which was $5, and I forgot to mention that this one was also $5. I really enjoy this pillow. The back side looks like this. It's a very soft material on the back side and more of a canvasy feel on the front with the embroidery. This was $5. Test out again, like I said when I was at the store, pretty sure I already used this brand, but I don't know, we're gonna try again. Ooh, I also grabbed this little sign, days until Christmas. I think my kids will have a fun time taking turns switching out the numbers. I have a coworker who is having a little girl in November, and so I grabbed these sweet items for her. A couple of long sleeve onesies, always good to have. Loved the little patterns on these ones, and then these headbands match. Look how precious that is. So that is for her. I grabbed these little wooden snowmen, $3. And grabbed these little wooden nutcrackers, $3. I did not realize that Target sold replay items, so I was excited to find a set of 4 bowls there. We do not have these colors, and we always run out of bowls, so I grabbed that set of 4. Grabbed a couple of $1 signs, just $1. This one that says eek. And the last Target item that I grabbed were these hand towels. Merry Christmas on this one. And then holly berries maybe? Holly berries on this one with a little bit of a textured pattern going on. Nice and neutral, which I always appreciate. This little lantern is quite gorgeous. I'm so pleased with this $5 purchase. I considered putting it back, but I'm really glad I did not. I love it. Feeling pretty proud of myself. I was able to resurrect the tree and it's looking pretty great. So well worth purchasing it at 75% off. And if you're just looking at it from this angle, you really can't tell that one of the limbs was ever broken. If you get super close up, you can tell because I need to color that tip brown too, but I colored a kebab stick brown and then I just taped it as a support to the stem. Lots of tape. Hi, Hank. Oh, Hank. Taped it to the stem and then kind of folded that leaf up so it hid it most of the way. But if you're standing back here, you really cannot tell. So, especially since it's going in a kid's room, I'm feeling extra fantastic about this purchase. Hank, you matched the tree. Thank you so much for watching Collin and I's trip out together. I hope that you enjoyed his sweetness just as much as I did, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye!